Stay tuned to BBC Somerset. Chairman John Fry will be on the show shortly after 5 o'clock. Elsewhere in football, the Chelsea boss Jose Mourinho has today refused to reveal if he
Former Bath and England prop David Flatman told the BBC's Eleanor Oldroyd it would be a poke in the eye for Bath given the amount of time and money
as a bloke,
they've invested.
I don't know him, but I feel like as a bloke he should, and I would always want to see out contracts of my own. I feel like he should, but also because I feel like he's good enough. The main issue he's had is being hammered for playing out of position. You know, he's clearly a back row player, and England played him in the centre, and you know, it's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough situation for him. And I don't think he needs any pity. But I talk about the RFU decided he had to be picked in the World Cup squad. It's all a load of rubbish. The RFU didn't pay to get him out of his contract in Sydney. The RFU didn't pay his salary. Bruce Craig, the chairman of Bath, paid all of it. It's never really going to, you know, sort of come to profit in year one. And I think if Sam decides to sort of terminate that, then that's a bit of a poke in the eye for Bath Rugby. With, you know,
Scott from Wessex Blades. Well, it's took me about 8 years. I've got myself a lathe. So, definitely a case of doing 3 or 4 a day rather than 12 in an afternoonish. They didn't have the correct chuck with the Morse taper, 2 Morse taper. So they sent me one with a 1 Morse taper and adapter, so if you have a look at it, it sticks out ever so slightly more. I've had a few instances where it's come loose, so obviously I need to hit it a bit harder, I think, to jam it in the taper. But other than that, the little bit of benching I got down there, it was one of the ones that's twice as high up here somewhere, so I've used half of it. Because yeah, I'm using it as a workbench rather than a shelf. So now I've got a bit of space down there in order to put something on. The board is to allow me to put all the tools in holes or on a block. One thing about when you get a machine like this, you want to sort of set yourself up, so you know you got your chuck key and all that to hand, so that sort of stage section there is going to be set up for a block or something. And I'll have all these I've got a drive centre, I've got a running centre there, quite a nice running centre. I've got to carve off a section of the length because it's hitting the back of the tailstock. Obviously that allows you to put different running centres in, so that's the running centre, but all it needs to go in there is this bit, so I've got to cut that bit off because it's hitting the back. So that's a job for another day. But to get the bench, make that, unpack that, set it all up, get the speed sorted out, get the extractor moved, clear the corner out, and I did 12. There's no point breaking your neck for anything, is there? So a reasonable start. 2 were already assigned, as it were. So I've got a craft fair on Sunday with my lady. There's going to be a few contractual differences going on with my life in the next couple of weeks. So I'm sort of travelling about a bit, doing fun little fairy table trestles, craft fair, Christmas do things. Supporting my lady, right? That's what you got to do, guys. You know, I do the bushcraft show, she stays at home. She does the craft fair, I help her out, yeah. It's life. So yeah, this will be a table of her stuff and a corner of mine. Chance to spend some time with her at least, anyway. But yes, so they're done. But no, I have to build the endurance up for doing more than 6, I'd say, because your old stiff neck hits you. Because you're stuck in the same bloody position. That's what I found with grinding or buffing or any task like that, is the repetitive position is what knocks you for 6. So what with rotating the tacks, so I got in here, you know, a bit of lever, bit of grinding, bit of metal, bit of handle, bit of drilling, bit of this. maybe on a Wednesday knock a few out, maybe on a Friday knock a few more out, and gradually build me stock up for these funny little trade fairs I can do with me lady. I may even get another website going up, you know, Wessex Wood, so I don't know. But they're all good fun. Oh man, how many years to get a lathe? Yeah, I looked at the ones where you got the drill press, sorry, the pistol drill in a work stock, and then you get a tail stock at the end of a piece of rail. So I've got myself a proper one with a cast iron body and a 400 watt motor and a proper switch, and it's pretty heavy. Proper work rest also helps. Plenty of spots for putting lights and that. So I already got the extractor. I already have the turning tools. I've got this. It's called roughing gouge. So I sort of ground that into. So here's my lady back from work. So yeah, I got a roughing gouge sorted out. We had a skew, so I redid the skew. See that on there. You can do all sorts of wonderful things with this. Baby rattles and honey dippers and things. And I made myself a spindle gauge. But anyway, it's got Wessex Blades. I'll have to give my wife a cuddle. See you later.